Good morning. Buenos dias. That is the right language to use today. Buenos dias. My nombre, what is it? Me llamo Pedro Isley. My name is Peter Isley, I-S-E-L-Y. I am proud to be one of the founding members of SNAP, Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests, and this organization was founded in this city of Chicago, and it was founded by Barbara Blaine, who some of you knew. It is so appropriate, or fate, circumstance, God, whatever, has brought us to Chicago because the story of Pope Leo and how he has experienced, handled, dealt with sexual abuse cases under his authority began in this very city. So here we are, SNAP and Pope Leo, in a way, meeting in Chicago today. We just finished our national conference, SNAP National Conference, which is an incredible event where survivors come from everywhere for 2-3 days to do all kinds of things and hear speakers, but mostly to be with each other, to hear each other's stories. They will tell you this is the only place we can come where I know when I walk in the door I'm going to be understood. This is the only place I can talk about this. Every year, more and more survivors come to our conference for the first time. Some have never spoken to anybody. This is the first time since they were raped and sexually assaulted and brutalized by a priest or a nun or a religious figure that they're able to speak. And when those words come, and you'll hear the words coming from Anna today, it's a miracle. It's a resurrection. It's a resurrection of the voice to say what you never thought you were able to say. We often say that these crimes, a sex offender commits 2 crimes. First, he steals the body, and then he steals the voice. In these cases, I'm a sexual assault survivor as a boy by a Catholic priest in Wisconsin. First, my body was stolen. But it was the provincial of the Capuchin Order, it was the Archbishop of Milwaukee who covered this up, covered up my case. Many, many of my classmates were already assaulted before he ever assaulted me, many more afterwards. They stole our voice. So we come together to raise our voices. I'm gonna, yeah. Okay, so.
Just gotta raise this up.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Resurrection. Just raising the microphones. Okay, so I'm gonna have, you can introduce Anna.
You can just-
Okay. All right. You don't need to hear from me anymore. You need to hear from this person, Anna Marie. She's not going to like, she hates when I say this, but I'm going to say it. She is the Rosa Parks of Peru. Someone has to be first in that fight for civil rights, maybe the best story America has to tell about itself. You all know Rosa Parks would not stand up off that bus seat and changed the world forever. This person got up to speak, and she's not going to sit down again. We've got to spend some time in Peru with her and her family, 3 weeks there, and I'm just going to let her say what she's going to say, and then we'll move on with questions. So, Anna.
Bien, gracias a todos por estar aquí.
Thank you all for being here.
Gracias a SNAP por estar aquí acompañándome.
And thank you to SNAP for being here with me.
Me he quedado callada desde que el Papa ha sido elegido.
I've been quiet since the Pope was elected.
Sin embargo, no planeaba quedarme callada para siempre.
However, I didn't plan on staying quiet forever.
No imaginé tampoco estar acompañada por alguien más.
I didn't imagine being accompanied by anyone else either.
Sin embargo, me alegra poder haber encontrado a Snap y recibir su apoyo.
However, I'm glad I found Snap and received their support.
No cabe duda que tenemos a un papa inteligente y astuto.
There is no doubt we have an intelligent and astute Pope.
Yo, el 13 de noviembre del 2023,
On the 13th of November, 2023,
13 de noviembre del 2023,
13th of November, 2023,
escribí esto que quisiera compartirles.
I wrote this that I would like to share with you.
Lo escribí por Facebook y tal vez resume un poco el cómo inició y la importancia de lo que quería decir.
I wrote it on Facebook, and it perhaps summarizes how it started and the importance of what I wanted to say.
Hace más de un año, junto con 2 personas, denunciamos ante el Ministerio Público
Over a year ago, along with 2 other people, we filed a complaint with the Public Prosecutor's Office
por abuso sexual a 2 sacerdotes de la diócesis de Chiclayo.
for sexual abuse by 2 priests in the Diocese of Chiclayo.
Antes de recurrir a la Fiscalía, nos reunimos con el entonces obispo, Monseñor Robert Prevost,
Before going to the prosecutor, we met with then Bishop Monsignor Robert Prevost
y otro sacerdote que actuó como mediador.
and another priest who acted as a mediator.
Fuimos escuchadas y alentadas a denunciar lo que nos sucedió.
We were listened to and encouraged to report what happened to us.
Tanto el mediador como el obispo nos escucharon, creyeron y brindaron su
We
apoyo.
were listened to and encouraged to report what happened to us. Both the mediator and the bishop believed us and offered their support.
Repito porque es muy importante hacer esta precisión.
I repeat, because it is very important to make this observation.
Ellos nos impulsaron a denunciar lo que nos pasó.
They encouraged us to report what happened to us.
Fue Monseñor Prevost quien nos informó que uno de los sacerdotes denunciados estaba muy mal de salud.
It was Monsignor Prevost who informed us that one of the accused priests was in very poor health.
Y se comprometió a conversar con el otro sacerdote.
He promised to speak with the other priest,
Que aceptó su inconducta,
who admitted his misconduct,
según nos refirieron.
as they reported.
Además, se disculpaba por lo sucedido
He also apologized for what had happened.
y solicitó saber quiénes eran las denunciantes.
He asked to know who the accusers were.
Esta confesión de parte
This confession on the part of the accused
hizo que advirtiéramos junto al sacerdote mediador
led us to realize, along with the priest mediator,
que no éramos las únicas afectadas.
that we were not the only ones affected.
Se podía desprender la idea de que este sacerdote denunciado
The idea could be inferred that this accused priest
necesitaba saber cuál de sus víctimas había dado a conocer los hechos.
needed to know which of his victims had made the incident known.
La posición del obispo Prevost
Bishop Prevost's position
fue que esperáramos la decisión del Ministerio Público,
was that we should await the decision of the Public Prosecutor's Office,
del Ministerio Público, pero que sobre el sacerdote denunciado
but that the accused priest
recaería la amonestación de enviarlo a su casa hasta que se defendiera de su condición legal.
would be reprimanded and sent home until he defended his legal status.
En una decisión que rechazamos desde todo punto de vista,
In a decision we reject from all angles,
la Fiscalía archivó en primera instancia nuestra denuncia,
the prosecutor's office initially dismissed our complaint,
argumentando entre otras cosas que el hecho habría ocurrido hace muchos años
arguing, among other things, that the incident occurred many years
y
ago,
que al no haberse producido penetración, el caso prescribía.
and since there was no penetration, the case was time-barred.
Con la ausencia de Monseñor Prevost,
With Monsignor Prevost's absence,
solo hemos tenido contacto con el sacerdote mediador,
We have only had contact with the mediating priest,
que el día 11 de noviembre
that on the 11th of November
habló conmigo para informarme que el caso que denunciamos
spoke with me to inform me that the case we reported
ha sido comunicado al nuevo obispo de Chiclayo,
has been communicated to the new bishop of Chiclayo,
Monseñor Guillermo Antonio Cornejo.
Monsignor Guillermo Antonio Cornejo.
El sacerdote mediador me informó que nuestro caso, a nivel de la diócesis de
The
Chiclayo,
mediating priest informed me that our case, the Diocese of
el
Chiclayo,
sacerdote mediador informó
the mediating priest reported
que nuestro caso,
that our case,
a nivel de la diócesis de Chiclayo,
at the level of the Diocese of Chiclayo,
y por tanto de la Iglesia Católica,
and therefore at the level of the Catholic Church,
no ha sido archivado,
has not been archived,
señalando que se les ha dado prioridad a otras denuncias
pointing out that priority has been given to other complaints
de mayor gravedad o donde el daño ha sido mayor.
of greater gravity or where the damage has been greater.
Quise saber qué había pasado con los sacerdotes denunciados.
I wanted to know what had happened to the accused priests.
Y el mediador me informó que el sacerdote que admitió su responsabilidad
And the mediator informed me that the priest who admitted his responsibility
y el mediador me informó que el sacerdote que admitió su responsabilidad
and the mediator informed me that the priest who had admitted his responsibility
ha insistido en conocer el nombre de sus denunciantes.
has insisted on knowing the names of those who accused him.
Pero Monseñor Guillermo
But Monsignor Guillermo
le ha negado esta posibilidad,
has denied him this opportunity,
argumentando que podría ser denunciado otra vez
arguing that he could be accused again
y complicar su situación.
and complicate his situation.
Además, que este sacerdote ha sido enviado a Santa Cruz,
Furthermore, this priest has been sent to Santa Cruz,
donde ahora celebra misas y realiza su labor sacerdotal.
where he now celebrates masses and carries out his priestly work.
Me informaron que le ha pedido que evite llegar a Chiclayo.
I was informed that he has been asked to avoid going to Chiclayo.
Solo puede hacerlo cuando alguna ceremonia litúrgica exige la presencia de todos los sacerdotes,
He can only do so when a liturgical ceremony requires the presence of all priests
o por cuestiones médicas.
or for medical reasons.
Hay cosas que la lógica no acepta.
There are things that logic doesn't accept.
Si el sacerdote aceptó su responsabilidad,
If the priest has accepted his responsibility,
¿por qué no ha sido separado del sacerdocio?
why hasn't he been removed from the priesthood?
¿Por qué sigue llevando los hábitos y representando a Jesucristo y a la Iglesia?
Why does he continue to wear the robes and represent Jesus Christ and the church?
¿Acaso olvidaron que es Jesús quien demanda cuidar a los
Have they
niños?
forgotten that it is Jesus who demands
¿Acaso
to take care of
olvidaron
the
que
children?
es Jesús quien demanda cuidar a los niños?
Have they forgotten that it is Jesus who demands to take care of the children?
Nosotras fuimos vejadas por esos representantes de Cristo.
We were abused by those representatives of Christ,
A quienes por fe llamamos padres.
whom by faith we call parents.
Cuando vemos en las noticias que un padre
When we see on the news that a father
maltrata sexualmente a un hijo,
sexually abuses a child,
recibe el repudio social y la condena de la justicia.
he receives social repudiation and the condemnation of the courts.
Pero en este caso parece que quienes necesitan protección son los victimarios y no las víctimas.
But in this case, it seems that those who need protection are the perpetrators, not the victims.
Debo reconocer que hay un avance en esta lucha por la dignidad y el respeto.
I must admit there is progress in this fight for dignity and respect.
Logramos que el obispo nos escuchara y que la diócesis de Chiclayo conozca el caso.
We managed to get the bishop to listen to us and for the Diocese of Chiclayo to be aware of the case.
Pero es
But it's
importante,
important,
muy importante y necesario,
very important and necessary,
que la Iglesia fije una posición contra quienes son potencialmente abusadores de niños.
that the Church takes a stand against those who are potential child abusers.
Monseñor Prevos, a quien fuimos a hablar con él, yo y las otras víctimas,
Monsignor Prevost, whom we went to speak with him, me and the other victims,
nos escuchó
listened to us,
y recuerdo sus palabras.
and I remember his words.
El sacerdote al que denunciábamos es un sacerdote muy conocido en Chiclayo.
The priest we denounced is a well-known priest in Chiclayo,
Uno de los sacerdotes, porque denunciamos a dos.
one of the priests, because we denounced two.
Nosotras teníamos miedo de
We
de,
were
caus-
We
scared.
were afraid of
de causar daño a la iglesia.
causing harm to the church.
Y Monseñor Prevost en ese entonces, ahora el Papa Leo,
And Monsignor Prevost at the time, now Pope Leo,
nos dijo cuando nos agradecía por haber denunciado,
told us when he thanked us for having denounced,
ustedes son muy valientes de denunciar.
"You are very brave to denounce.
Les agradezco que denuncien
I appreciate you reporting this.
y no se preocupen
And don't worry,
porque así como Lute
because just as Lute
tiene a muchas personas y congrega a tantas personas, incluso a más personas que a las que congrego yo,
Because just as Lute has brought many people together and brings together so many people, even more people than I bring together,
también tiene el poder
he also has the power
de hacer gran daño.
to do great harm.
Además, en esa reunión, en esa misma reunión,
Furthermore, at that same meeting,
nos dijo que nos motivaba a denunciar
he told us he was encouraging us to file a complaint
legalmente,
legally,
porque en la iglesia no existía una forma
because in the church there was no way
de investigar, de denunciar.
to investigate or to report.
Entonces, esta denuncia que nosotros hagamos legalmente
So this complaint that we file legally
podría servir para
could serve
que ellos pudieran hacer tal vez algo dentro de la iglesia.
to maybe help them do something within the church.
Yo digo ahora
I say now
que ya ha pasado tiempo y ya conozco un poco más.
that some time has passed and I know a little more.
Él ahora es papa.
He is now the Pope.
I'm sorry. El Papa.
Y así como pudo hacer mucho para bien
And just as he could have done a lot for good
en una diócesis pequeña
in a small diocese,
y no lo hizo
and he didn't do it
y nos mintió,
and lied to us,
porque en la iglesia sí hay una forma de investigar.
because in the church there is a way to investigate.
Y es más,
And what's more,
luego me enteré que él
I later learned that he investigated
y defendió un
And
caso en el Perú,
and defended a case in Peru,
un caso llamado el sodalicio,
a case called the Sodalicio,
que él es abogado canónico,
that he's a canon lawyer,
que él tiene todo el conocimiento, que él es muy
that
inteligente,
he has all the knowledge, that he's very intelligent.
sabe sobre esto. Sin embargo, a nosotros nos dijo que no
He knows
existía
about this.
forma de
He
investigar.
knows about this. However, he told us there was no way to investigate.
Si en una diócesis pequeña
If in a small diocese
hizo esto,
he did this,
como él lo dijo,
as he said,
¿cuánto más daño puede hacer con la iglesia ahora que es papa?
how much more damage can he do to the church now that he is Pope?
Ahora
Now,
hay un tercer obispo en Chiclayo,
there is a third bishop in Chiclayo,
Monseñor Farfán.
Monsignor Farfán.
Monseñor Farfán
Monsignor Farfán
a veces parece que intenta hacer las cosas bien.
sometimes seems to try to do things right.
Él inició nuevamente una investigación
He reopened an investigation
esta investigación
This
se
investigation
truncó
was cut short
It got
nuevamente
truncated.
again
porque el sacerdote
because the priest
pidió la dispensa
requested dispensation.
y al final no se puede investigar porque
And in the end, the investigation cannot be carried out because
este sacerdote ya no sería sacerdote.
this priest would no longer be a priest.
Eh, Sin embargo, en declaraciones, tanto Monseñor Farfán como Monseñor Bertomeu
However, in their statements, both Monsignor Farfan and Monsignor Bertomeu
pretenden comunicar a los medios,
intend to communicate to the media,
apoyados del caso del sodalicio, donde Prevost sí hizo o desarrolló un buen papel,
supported by the Sodalicio case, where Prevost did play or develop a good role,
decir que el Papa sí apoya
saying that the Pope does support
los casos de abuso sexual y demás,
cases of sexual abuse and so on,
diciendo que nuestro caso,
saying that our case,
el caso que yo denuncié
The case
junto a las
that I-
otras víctimas,
the case I reported along with the other victims,
es continuidad
is a continuation
de lo que Prevost inició
of what Prevost initiated,
y que nosotras hemos recibido
and that we have received
apoyo psicológico desde el primer momento,
psychological support from the first moment,
cosa que es absolutamente mentira.
a thing that is absolutely false.
Prevost no investigó,
Prevost didn't investigate.
Prevost no nos brindó apoyo psicológico,
Prevost didn't provide us with psychological support.
cuando tuvimos al siguiente obispo de Chiclayo,
When we had the next bishop of Chiclayo,
tampoco se reabrió el caso.
the case wasn't reopened either.
Allí se reabrió el caso y tampoco recibimos apoyo psicológico.
The case was reopened there, and we didn't receive psychological support either.
Se cerró nuevamente el caso.
The case was closed again.
Monseñor Farfán ha reabierto el caso
Monsignor Farfan has reopened the case,
y nuevamente no se puede investigar porque el sacerdote pidió la dispensa.
and once again, the investigation cannot be carried out because the priest requested dispensation.
Es decir, no hay una continuidad de investigación desde Prevost.
That is, there's been no continuity of the investigation since Prevost.
Al parecer,
Apparently,
repito, Monseñor Farfán
I repeat, Monsignor Farfan
parece dar esperanzas de que sí quiere hacer
seems to give hope that he does want to make
algunos cambios,
some changes,
como por ejemplo,
such as, for example,
recientemente expulsó a un sacerdote
he recently expelled a priest
con el que se tenía una investigación desde Prevost
who was the subject of an investigation by Prevost.
en el
In
2013.
2013,
Inició la
2013.
investigación y lo sacó
he initiated the investigation
o
and
lo
removed him.
expulsó Monseñor
Or
Farfán.
Monsignor Farfan
Y
expelled
repito,
him.
esto no es que lo esté haciendo del todo bien como se debería,
And I repeat, this isn't exactly what I'm doing as it should be,
porque no tengo la fecha exacta de cuándo fue expulsado este
because I
sacerdote,
don't have the exact
Obando.
date of when this priest was expelled, Obando.
pero fue comunicado por presión
Or it was communicated under pressure,
recién en julio
only in
Recently in
July,
July,
o en junio tal vez,
or June maybe.
pero fue expulsado mucho antes y por presión fue comunicado en la diócesis y sin mencionar el motivo por el que fue
But he was
comunicado.
expelled long before, and under pressure, the diocese informed him without mentioning the reason for
Y
his
expulsado.
notification and expulsion.
Esta es la verdad,
This is the truth.
esto es lo que vengo a contar.
This is what I'm here to tell.
No planeaba quedarme callada, repito.
I wasn't planning on staying silent. I repeat,
No he estado bien de salud desde que hablé públicamente en noviembre del 2023.
My health hasn't been good since I spoke publicly in November 2023.
El que haya sido Papa Prevost
The fact that he was Pope Prevost affected me also.
me afectó también,
Affected me also.
así que no planeaba hablar de inmediato
So I wasn't planning on speaking out right away.
por mí y por mi familia.
For me, for my family,
Esperaba darme un tiempo para estar mejor
I was hoping to give myself some time to get better.
y Dios me ha mandado un soporte
And God has sent me some emotional support
emocional que no esperaba,
that I didn't expect.
que es SNAP,
And that's SNAP.
y estoy aquí con ellos, gracias a ellos,
And I'm here with them, thanks to them.
y probablemente no estoy al 100%, pero
probably
estoy
I'm still
aquí
not.
Probably not 100%, but I'm
hablando
here.
de cosas importantes porque es necesario hablar, sé que es necesario hablar.
Talking about important things because it's necessary to talk. I know it's necessary to talk.
Porque los abusadores sexuales no pueden
Because
quedarse
sexual abusers
Because the
can't
sexual
Tranquilos.
abusers
quiet
mientras más niños están en peligro.
while more children are in danger.
Eso es todo.
That's all. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, my name is Sarah Pearson, Sarahpearson, and I look at the people next to me today, and I'm just incredibly grateful to be standing next to old friends and new friends like Ana Maria. And it makes me very proud of just this group and the work that we've been able to do. I was standing next to some of these same people. I was with Sebastian and Peter and James and Sean, who's also here. And we were together when it was announced that Prevost would be the next pope. And I remember just a anger and just a almost rising in me because I was aware of what he had done, because we had read online about this case and we knew the details. And as we were doing research for SNAP's project called Conclave Watch before the conclave this year, yes, we had done research on close to, I believe we published 27 profiles, and we filed 13 complaints against cardinals of the Catholic Church for their complicity in the perpetuation of abuse and its concealment in the Catholic Church. And one of those complaints was against Cardinal Prevost. So we knew about this case, and to be sitting there in Rome at that moment, next to someone like Sebastian Quattromo, who will also share today, it was just an astonishing moment because his abuse was covered up by Pope Francis. And at that time, Ana Maria and I had not met, but I had seen the stories and the videos, and I just felt an intense sadness and anger on behalf of her and all the other victims who've spoken up. And I would not have predicted that 3 months ago that we would be together in Chicago having these conversations, that we would have spent 3 weeks together in Lima, getting to know each other and building strength together to be able to be here today. But here we are. And the reality of this is, and we have these documents that we'll pass out before you leave to share with you, that the priest that Ana and other victims denounced in April of 2022 is, to our knowledge, still a priest of the Catholic Church. And just a few weeks ago, the diocese is now saying that just to go through the process of fulfilling this priest's voluntary dispensation from ministry. So he has not been kicked out of ministry. He has not been defrocked. He's not been forced to leave. He's been allowed the convenience of a voluntary retirement from ministry. And Ana is now being told that it could take up to 7 months to process this. In that period of time, and in the 3 years since their initial complaint against this priest, who's to say what he's been doing? Who's to say how he's been monitored and how the children and vulnerable people that he's come in contact with have been kept safe? And this is why we're here today. This is, I believe, the church's worst nightmare. An alliance between survivors who speak different languages on different continents with different experiences, uniting together to share information and to strategize about how we can stop this abuse and stop this cover-up. These are the types of conversations, and this event here today is the type of thing that the church would like to prevent. And through all the difficulty, we find ourselves here today because of the persistence and spirit of survivors who've come before us in the decades of public exposure, and the survivors across the world now who are speaking out like Ana Maria. So we're here today in a spirit together to support Ana Maria, to support all of those who've been impacted in the Diocese of Chiclayo, and again to raise our demands for zero tolerance, no exceptions. There needs to be a law in the Catholic Church that says if you have abused a child or adult, you can never serve as a priest again. You can never serve as a nun again. You cannot be a deacon. You cannot be a volunteer with the church. You cannot be a teacher. And there should be no exceptions to that. Furthermore, for all the bishops and cardinals in the Catholic Church who have been part of the cover-up, there needs to be accountability. And that accountability is not going to come through the church itself. Civil society needs to demand this type of change, and that's why groups like SNAP are partnering with other nonprofits and other allies around the world. And we have worked with groups like Ending Clergy Abuse to put together a plan like the one that we are discussing today, to demand this change in the Catholic Church and to demand that the recommendations, the 2014 recommendations of the United Nations, are followed by the Catholic Church. And today we've written a letter to Pope Leo that we are sending that is urging him to own up to what he has done, to make the situation right, and to adopt this plan that we've proposed. So I'll wrap it up here, and I want to turn it over to my good friend Sebastián Cuatromo from Buenos Aires to tell us a little bit about his experience and why he's here today. Oh, I did say, I thought I did. Okay, but anyways, just in case, I'm Sarah Pearson, Sarahpearson. I'm a survivor from outside the Catholic Church, and I'm a spokesperson with SNAP.
Thank you, Sarah.
Bueno, muy buenos días.
Good morning.
Es un gran gusto estar acá.
It's a great pleasure to be here.
Mi nombre es Sebastián Cuatromo
My name is Sebastián Cuatromo,
y soy sobreviviente de abuso eclesiástico en Argentina.
and I am a survivor of clergy abuse in Argentina.
Sufrí este delito cuando era niño en un colegio marianista de la ciudad de Buenos Aires,
I suffered this crime when I was a child at a Marianist school in Buenos Aires,
donde mi agresor fue el entonces hermano marianista Fernando Pisiocchi,
where my abuser was the Marianist brother Fernando Pisiocchi,
que también agredió sexualmente a otros niños en aquel
Who
colegio.
who also sexually abused other children at that school.
Y en mi caso, siendo adulto,
And in my case, as an adult,
luché durante 12 años
I fought for 12 years
en el terreno legal
in the legal arena,
buscando reparación y justicia
seeking redress and justice
por aquel delito del que había sido víctima.
for the crime of which I was a victim.
Y en el año 2012,
And in the year 2012,
cuando habían pasado ya más de 20 años de aquellos abusos,
when more than 20 years had already passed since the abuse,
logré llegar a un juicio oral y público
I managed to reach a public oral trial
en la ciudad de Buenos Aires,
in the city of Buenos Aires,
donde quien fuera mi abusador terminó siendo juzgado y condenado
where my abuser ended up being tried and convicted
por el delito de corrupción de menores.
for the crime of corruption of minors.
Y en ese momento,
And at that time,
con 36 años de edad,
at 36 years of age,
fue cuando hice pública mi historia por primera vez,
was when I publicly shared my story for the first time,
haciendo notas con distintos medios de prensa,
giving interviews to various media outlets,
con el sueño de que mi historia pudiera trascender hacia lo colectivo y que pudiera servir para ayudar a otros.
with the dream that my story could transcend the personal and help others.
Y ahí nació en el año 2012
And thus began in 2012
un camino de trabajo público y colectivo
a path of public and collective work,
a partir de la creación de la Asociación Adultos por los Derechos de la Infancia,
with the creation of the organization Adults for the Rights of Children,
que desde hace 13 años trabajamos visibilizando este delito con toda la sociedad y acompañando a sus víctimas tanto en Argentina como en otras partes del mundo.
which for 13 years has worked to bring visibility to this crime and supporting its victims both in Argentina and other parts of the world.
Pero en mi camino de lucha,
But in my path of struggle,
en el año 2002,
in 2002,
cuando mi abusador se encontraba prófugo de la justicia,
when my abuser was a fugitive from justice,
el Colegio Marianista pretendió silenciarme a mí y a las otras víctimas de este delito,
the Marianist School attempted to silence me and other victims of this crime
por medio de un supuesto acuerdo económico,
through a supposed financial settlement,
situación que yo resistí y denuncié
a situation that I resisted and reported
en el Arzobispado de la Ciudad de Buenos Aires,
to the Archdiocese of Buenos Aires,
que en ese momento, año 2002,
which at that time in 2002
estaba encabezado por el cardenal Jorge Bergoglio.
was led by Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio.
Y lo cierto es que el Arzobispado de la Ciudad de Buenos Aires,
And the truth is that the Archdiocese of Buenos Aires,
ante mi pregunta de si se solidarizaba con las víctimas o respaldaba la actitud de ese colegio, la respuesta que recibí fue que ellos respaldaban la actitud de ese colegio
to my question
marianista.
if they stood in solidarity with the victims or supported the actions of the school, the answer I received was that they supported the attitude of the
Este
Marianist
episodio
School.
ocurrió en el año 2002.
This episode took place in 2002.
Cuando lo hice público en el año 2012,
When I made it public in 2012,
Jorge Bergoglio todavía no era papa.
Jorge Bergoglio was not yet Pope.
Fue designado papa al año siguiente, en 2013.
He was appointed Pope the following year in 2013.
Y desde que fue designado papa en el año 2013,
And since he became Pope in 2013,
en numerosas ocasiones,
on numerous occasions
con medios de prensa de Argentina y de otras partes del mundo,
with media outlets from Argentina and other parts of the world,
invité al Papa Francisco
I invited Pope Francis
a que nos convocara a las víctimas de abuso eclesiástico de la Argentina
to call together the victims of clergy abuse in
y
Argentina,
especialmente a quienes habíamos tenido malas experiencias con él,
and especially those of us who had bad experiences with him,
como un gesto
as a gesture
que demostrara que era un papa que venía dispuesto a transformar esta historia,
that would show he was a pope that would be willing to change this story,
asumiendo
taking responsibility
en primera persona
personally
sus propios errores
for his own mistakes
y las propias injusticias que él había cometido con las víctimas.
and the injustices he had committed against victims.
En sus más de 12 años de papado,
In his more than 12 years of the papacy,
nunca respondió a esa invitación pública que le hice.
he never responded to that public invitation I made.
Las víctimas de la Argentina de abuso eclesiástico
The victims of clergy abuse in Argentina
nunca fuimos convocadas por el Papa argentino.
were never called upon by the Argentine Pope.
Y a su vez, la Conferencia Episcopal Argentina
And likewise, the Argentine Episcopal Conference
nunca tampoco nos convocó a las víctimas ni tomó ninguna acción de reparación y justicia ni de rendición de cuentas ante la sociedad argentina en los 12 años de papado de Francisco.
Never summoned us victims nor took any actions for redress or justice or accountability before Argentine society during Francis's 12-year papacy.
Nunca fuimos ni convocados, ni hubo ninguna acción de reparación y
There was
justicia,
no
We were never called upon, and there was no action for redress or
ni de
justice,
rendición de cuentas ante la sociedad argentina.
nor accountability to Argentine society.
Esta situación, que yo por ejemplo la compartía en Roma en una conferencia de prensa cuando el Papa Francisco cumplió 10 años de papado,
I shared this situation, for example, in a press conference in Rome when Pope Francis completed 10 years of his papacy.
fui a recordarla una vez más
I went to recall it one more time,
a Roma luego de su fallecimiento y antes del cónclave de la elección del nuevo Papa.
in Rome after his death and before the conclave for the election of the new Pope.
Y esencialmente lo que fui a recordar en el cónclave, antes de la elección del nuevo
And
Papa,
essentially what I went to remind people of at the conclave before
es
the
que
election
quien
of the new
fuera el nuevo Papa,
is that whoever became the new Pope,
según mi criterio,
in my view,
lo que tenía que hacer en primer lugar
the first thing they should do
era convocar a las víctimas de los lugares donde había tenido
is
responsabilidad.
to summon the victims from the places where they had
Tener ese
responsibility,
coraje que no tuvo Francisco con las víctimas de la Argentina.
to have the courage that Francis lacked with the victims of Argentina.
En ese momento no podía saber quién iba a ser el nuevo Papa, ni que iba a terminar conociendo, como hoy tengo la suerte de conocer, a Ana María y a su coraje.
At that moment, I couldn't know who the new Pope would be, or that I would end up meeting, as I am fortunate to know today, Ana Maria and her courage.
Y teniendo en cuenta que lo que Ana María y las otras víctimas han sufrido fue en América Latina,
And taking into account that what Ana Maria and the other victims suffered occurred in Latin America,
esto refuerza,
this reinforces,
con mi experiencia en Argentina con el Papa Francisco
with my experience in Argentina with Pope Francis,
y con la de Ana María y las otras víctimas en Perú,
and with Ana Maria and other victims in Peru,
mi convicción
my conviction
de que al día de hoy
that as of today,
todavía la Iglesia Católica, especialmente en América Latina,
that even today, the Catholic Church, especially in Latin America,
se permite actuar con un doble estándar en relación con las víctimas.
allows itself to operate with a double standard regarding victims.
Una forma es como actúa en el mundo central,
One way is how it acts in the global north,
teniendo que rendir cuentas ante la opinión pública,
having to be accountable to public opinion,
teniendo que tomar algunas acciones de reparación y justicia para con las víctimas.
having to take some steps towards redress and justice for victims.
Sabemos cuánto de injusto y cuánto falta en ese sentido, lo saben muy bien aquí los compañeros y compañeras de Estados
We
Unidos,
know how unjust and insufficient that still is. Our brothers and sisters here in the United States know that well.
pero en el caso particular de América Latina,
But in the case of Latin America in particular,
esta sensación de poder,
this sense of power,
de arrogancia
of arrogance,
y de actuar sintiendo que los criterios de exigencia son menores que en el mundo central,
and acting as though the standards of accountability are lower than in the global north,
es hora de que se termine.
it's time for it to end.
Y el coraje de Ana María y de las víctimas de Perú
And the courage of Ana Maria and the victims of Peru
es el caso testigo y el ejemplo
is the test case and the example.
que vamos a tener que observar
We will have to watch closely
para ver si este segundo Papa de Estados Unidos y de América Latina en particular
to see if the second Pope from the Americas and from Latin America in particular
está dispuesto
is
o
willing
no
is willing or not
a ir hasta las últimas consecuencias
to go to the full extent
para realmente cambiar esta historia
to truly change the story
por la cual sobrevivientes de todo el mundo venimos luchando hace tantos años.
for which survivors all around the world have been fighting for so many years.
Muchas gracias por escucharme.
Thank you for listening to me.
Hi, I'm James Egan, E-G-A-N. I'm a spokesperson for SNAP. I'm also a former seminarian who was once studying for the Catholic priesthood here in Chicago. This is now the fourth papacy since the Catholic Church has publicly acknowledged the existence of sexual abuse by clergy in the Catholic Church. In 2002, Pope John Paul II said there is no place in the Catholic Church for those who would harm the young. And that was not true then. And then that was not true under Pope Benedict XVI. It wasn't true under Pope Francis, and it continues not to be true under Pope Leo. In fact, there is a place enshrined in the Catholic Church, protected by the highest levels, within their sanctuaries, within their holy places, for those who would harm the young. There is currently no law of the Catholic Church mandating the removal of priests and other ministers and agents of the Catholic Church who have sexually assaulted anyone. Until there is such a law, there is a place in the Catholic Church for those who would harm the young. We've seen that Pope Leo in his past has a history now, and you've heard the testimony of Anna Marie, of protecting those who would harm the young. We've also seen it here in the city of Chicago, in the ways in which he has protected and enabled members of the Augustinian order who have been found and accused of sexually abusing children. But he has the opportunity to do something new. He can be the first pope to change this. He can be the first pope to mandate the removal of sexual offenders from the Catholic Church. This is our message here today, and every day that he has not heard this, he has not responded, every day is another crucifixion. Until there is a law mandating the removal of sexual offenders from the Catholic Church, there is still a place in the Catholic Church for those who would harm the young. Thank you.
Morning or afternoon, whichever it is now. Steven Speranza, a lawyer that's worked with survivor groups and survivors for quite some time. And I was fixated on the Chicago Tribune sign over that gentleman's shoulder. And I thank you all for being here because this should be headline news. It was during Spotlight for a brief period of time, and it really needs to stay headline news, so I'm appreciative of your coverage here. And I've heard a lot about crimes and civil rights, justice, and I look at what's happening and what's happened, still happening, and I look at it through a lawyer's lens sometimes, not always, but sometimes, and I know how important process and procedure is, but I also know you're probably all familiar with the term, the process is the punishment, and I think that's what we've seen for quite a long time now. Not only were they the victims, survivors, abused originally, but they continue to be abused by the process. And so I look at justice, what justice is proper response, right? And I think one of my responses, and I think a proper response to what I've heard and hear and over the years, is we should be moved to tears. I mean, we often are moved to tears. We don't see that reciprocal, we know that Peter wept bitterly at one point. I don't see the church weeping bitterly. I see them using process as an abusive shield oftentimes. And so proper response, the victims need justice. They need to be treated humanely, compassionately, and they need justice so that they are valued members of their church. I think it's a little ironic that sometimes I perceive the people who are fighting the hardest for the church are these warriors who were, so badly abused by their church. And so proper response, tears from the church would be really good. But through the tears of the church, we need the zero tolerance. And that's, I think, the main message today is that's what the proper response should be so that victims are, at least in part, have their wounds ameliorated and with the knowledge that there's a procedure, as I mentioned before, a procedure now that it's good in place to prevent, the additional victims that are inevitable the way things stand right now. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your patience. Two things we said to Pope Leo in the letter that we sent to him, and this is incredibly important. The first thing especially that we are, quote, asking him to do. Since Anna Marie has come forward, she has been attacked in the Peruvian media by those defending Pope Leo and Prevost. I mean attacked, I mean harassed. There are people saying that what she is saying is not true, is false. These are people that Pope Leo knows. I mean, not sort of knows, and they are doing it in his name. They are defending him in his name and attacking her. Think about this. Her life is unsafe. Her family's life is unsafe. I am not being exaggerating this whatsoever. So in the name of Pope Leo, their lives are even more at risk than when they came forward. Are you kidding me? There's only one person that can stop this harassment and attacking. The person who said to Anna Marie, I believe you. This happened to you. That's what he needs to say, and he needs to stop this. He needs to stop it right now. He told them that this priest, yes, he's a child molester, I believe you. He sexually assaults children. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer him out of Chiclayo, so it's the problem, and put him in another parish. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. Secondly, we didn't want another pope elected like Pope Francis who covered up sex crimes. Is that asking so much? We didn't want another pope elected who covered up sex crimes, no matter how great he is with other things. So here we are again. Not just this case in Chiclayo. He needs to open the archives in Chiclayo. He needs to open the archives in every position of authority that he had where he dealt with pedophile priests. And he had several positions. I won't go through them. The archives have to be open. But since he's become pope, he has said, there will be zero tolerance. I will not tolerate any abuse and cover-up. That's what he said. So, what about the French Chancellor, Monsignor Capella? Convicted? Convicted of child rape, a priest convicted of child rape. He was just appointed chancellor of a diocese in France. Do you hear what I'm saying? Convicted, 4 or 5 years imprisoned for raping a child. They have just appointed him as a priest, because he's still a priest, to a senior position in a diocese in France. Am I getting the names mixed up? In Toulouse. Okay, but who's the Vatican diplomat? Yeah, that's I've got that right. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, the man I'm talking about is Father Spina, right? It's important to get this right. I apologize. Okay, got it right? Yeah, I know. So the man I just talked about, who's a chancellor in the diocese in France, is Spina.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Dominique.
Dominique Spina, Spina. And this is public. The Catholics of France are outraged by this. How is that zero tolerance? The other person, Monsignor Capella, Capella, he was working for the Vatican State Department in the United States. And you know what he was doing as a Vatican diplomat in the United States? He was downloading, observing, and distributing images of minors and children being sexually assaulted and abused and raped. That's what child pornography is. That's what he was doing. He was investigated. He said he was guilty. You know what happened to him? These charges are very serious in the United States. That's a federal crime. That's 20 to 30 years in prison possibly, and a $750,000 fine. Is that what happened to him? No. They let him go to the Vatican. They tried him. He got a fine of $5,000. He got to go into therapy. He said this was a bump in the road in my priesthood. I didn't like being in the United States. I got weak. That's why I did it. He's just been reappointed to a job in the State Department. He's in the archives, but he officially represents the Roman Catholic Church and the Roman Catholic people in the State Department. Again, this is known, okay? But there's two examples right there of zero tolerance. Pope Leo has done what about this? What has he said about this? These people need to be kicked out of the priesthood, period. That's not zero tolerance. Look what's happening in the past cases in Peru. It's serious down there. There are other cases he was involved in. So that's what we sent that letter to him. This is not zero tolerance. Anything happens to her or her family and survivors in Peru right now, because silence is consent, he's responsible for it. He's responsible for anything that happens to them, because he can protect them. The church in Peru can protect them, and that's what he needs to do, and he needs to say something, and he needs to say it fast.
All right, well, with that, I think we're going to wrap it up and allow you to ask us some questions. So please go ahead. Thank you.
Would Anna Maria take
Sure, sure. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Gracias por compartir su historia.
Can you talk a little bit about now, how old you are, what you're doing now, how this has affected you right now?
¿Puedes hablar un poquito sobre ahorita, cuántos años tienes, cómo te está afectando todo lo que está pasando?
¿Cuántos años tengo?
Sí.
Ok, yo tengo 29 años.
I am 29 years old.
Tengo dos hijos pequeños.
I have two small children.
Realmente ellos son el motor por lo que estoy haciendo esto.
They are really the driving force behind why I am doing this.
El que haya empezado a denunciar fue justo porque mi pequeña tuvo 1 año y fue como que volvió todo a mí.
I started speaking out right when my little one turned 1, and it was like everything came back to me
Sobre lo del abuso
about the abuse
y no poder dejarla sola.
and not being able to leave her alone.
Entonces desde allí se ha vuelto una lucha tremenda dejarlos solos. Por ejemplo,
So since then, it's been an enormous struggle to leave them alone. For example,
esta vez es la primera vez que los he dejado solos
today is the first time that I've left them
y
alone.
ya tienen 4 y 6 años.
And now they're 4 and 6 years old.
Es difícil.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yo hablo con ellos,
I talk with them.
la mayor al menos creo
The
que
older.
entiende.
The older one, at least. I think she understands.
Me pregunta y
She asks me,
le agrada lo que hago.
and she likes what I do.
Le parece ilógico lo que hace el Papa, como por ejemplo
She finds what the Pope does illogical. For example,
la carta que envió a los peruanos.
the letter that he sent to the Peruvians.
Yo se la leí
I read it to her,
y ella en una parte
and in one part,
el Papa dice algo como
the Pope says something like,
como que digamos cosas. Lo voy a leer.
that we should say things. I'm going to read it.
Es una parte corta, muy corta.
It's a short part, very short.
And when was this, and who's it from, the letter?
¿Y cuándo fue esto y de quién es la carta?
La carta del Papa hacia los peruanos.
The letter from the Pope to the Peruvians.
Mm. Dice,
It says,
la cultura del encuentro no se edifica,
the culture of encounter is not built,
con discursos vacíos,
with empty speeches,
ni con relatos manipulados,
nor with manipulated narratives,
sino con hechos narrados,
but with facts told,
con objetividad,
with objectivity,
rigor,
rigor,
respeto y valentía.
Respect.
respect, and courage.
Yo le leí esta carta completa
I read this whole letter
a mi hija
to my daughter,
y ella al escuchar esto se sorprendió mucho y me dijo como, pero es justo lo que él no está haciendo.
and when she heard this, she was very surprised and said something like, "But that's exactly what he's not doing."
A mí me alegra y me sorprende mucho
It makes me happy and really surprises me,
que me siento muy orgullosa de ella,
and I feel very proud of her,
de cómo está entendiendo las cosas.
of how she's understanding these things.
Realmente es eso, es como su carta es tan vacía
Really, that's what it is. It's like his letter is so empty
y con tanta falta de respeto
and with so much disrespect,
e incluso
and even
tiene el descaro de escribir esas palabras.
he has the nerve to write those words.
Y
The
hasta
courage
un
to
niño de
write
6
those words
años
that
lo
even a
puede
6-year-old
identificar.
And even a 6-year-old can see it.
Eso.
That's it.
Are there any other questions? Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. We will be available afterwards if you would like to speak with any of us individually. So thank you so much for coming.
The letter, also the letter she's
Oh,
referring to,
yes.
that's where Leo talks that he will not tolerate any abuse and cover up in the church. It's the same letter that was to the Peruvian people that was.
Yes. Yes, and I guess I would be remiss not to mention the packets that you've just received contain recent correspondence from, between Ana Maria and the Diocese of Chiclayo, as well as the letter that we've written to the Pope. Thank you.